Hi, my name's Paige.
And I'm Rory.
And we're here to talk to you today about EPQ.
Brilliant, guys. Thank you for coming along. Can you tell us what you chose to do on your extended projects this year?
Well, I did mine on Southern Rhodesia, which is basically what Zimbabwe is now, and I did it on the history. So I looked at like the politics of it and how that changed over time, and I looked at how that impacted the people there. And I tried to link it at the end to today and to see why Zimbabwe is in such a bad state where it is now.
Okay. And did you do that because you're a politics student or just because it's interesting?
It was history basically. I love colonial history. So it was something I really wanted to do, and because that fits in with that, and it also fits in with my other subjects like geography, it was really, and I think it would help the university to like do something different to what you don't study in college.
Brilliant, good idea. Yeah, Paige?
My extended project was about Shakespeare's relationship with Italy and how the plays were set in Italy and how this affected what he wrote and whether there were any other links. Because what people don't really realise is just how many of his plays are set in Italy. And I started to explore that after a trip there. So.
Oh wow, so you're not an English student or?
Oh no, I do English and I'm hoping to do it as part of my degree.
Right, so. Okay, fantastic. Did that involve you contacting anybody, so outside of the college to get you any help and support with this?
Yes,
did you find?
I've actually spoken to two people, both a white Rhodesian and a black Zimbabwean. So I did an interview with them and I was able to ask them questions and ask them about their life over there.
Fantastic, Paige.
And I did an interview with two professors of literature from the University of Hull and the University of Manchester.
Fantastic. What specific skills then did you develop during the extended project?
I think really it's great for research, isn't it?
It is. I think
for
especially for like in other subjects, like if you've got coursework, what you have to research. I know for history, and for English, you have to do it.
We have to do it for English. Yeah.
It's really helped you plan your time so you know what to research and when. And it just makes it so much easier and takes all the stress away when you're doing other subjects.
And it's great preparation for uni or work, whichever people want to go on to next.
You've always got to meet deadlines, and this really helps you do that.
Brilliant, okay. What would you say the impact of completing your extended project has been in terms of what you gained out of it?
I think for me, I know that one of my main focuses of my end degree will be Shakespeare, in that it's reinforced the fact that I know I really enjoy Shakespeare's work. So.
And what about for you, Rory?
I think for me, like the short-term impacts was being my history coursework, because it just made it so I could tell when I was doing it that my extended project really helped me when I was doing it. But I think also like for university, I'll use the skills, but I'll also use some of the knowledge that I've gained, and I might take it on further and go into it.
Brilliant, okay. Have you taken any aspect of your extended project further since you've completed it? So obviously you've done it now. Are you still interested in doing this research on Shakespeare, or is it done and dusted?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm still interested in it. This is going to sound incredibly sad, but I actually want to read all of Shakespeare's work by the time I go to uni. That sounds so sad, like I've got no life, but it's something I really enjoy.
I think, the same for me. After I finished my essay, I haven't done loads of work, but I'll still go and read new bits and find out new bits of information just to add to what I know already.
Which is almost in a way a little bit annoying, because it's like you've done it now and you could have get graded on it, and then you find a great resource.
New bits, and then you get the new bits, and then I wish I wrote about that as well. But
so do you think you'll miss it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I loved my group as well. I don't know about you, but our group was so funny. I think we're actually going to plan on going on a meal after exams and stuff like that and messing about.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you learned about yourself while you were doing the EPQ?
I learned the ways that I learn best, which is probably really, really useful. So I know that I'm more of a visual and auditory learner. So it's sort of like, and colour coding helps, and if I ever want to be like organised, I colour code everything. Like my folder was just dreadful with colour coding. What was your?
I think I learnt like that I can become carried away, and if I'm really interested with stuff, I will go well over to what you need to do.
Yeah, I think that's
so I kind of did I represented mine in a more artistic way, and I thought that was like it just was a break, so I learnt about myself that I like to be a bit more artistic and not always write long essays and things.
In terms of the actual extended project then, do you think it's something you have to be passionate about to be able to do?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's very rare you get people that will do the extended project if they're not passionate about something, or you can see it where people have chosen the wrong subjects and then wish I'd done this one. I know some people dropped out of our class just because they weren't dedicated enough to it. you need to have that dedication.
I
definitely.
think before you even choose what you're going to do, I think it's a good idea to have an idea what you're wanting to take onto it. And if you're not passionate, I wouldn't bother even attempting, because you will hate it, I think, if you don't like what you're doing.
Because we both had an idea before we did it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because like I think it was after critical thinking, wasn't it?
I think so.
Where
yeah.
we thought about it and what we wanted to do.
Okay, so would you recommend the extended project to students who are looking at taking it this year?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, 110%.
That sounds so cheesy.
What advice would you give them?
Be organised. If you want to do it, make sure you actually do the work, and make sure you're passionate about your subject. Otherwise, there's not much point in you doing it in the first place.
She's basically summed it up. Just pick something you like, pick something that you want to find out more about, and actually have a reason for doing it. Even if it's just you want to have a break from your other subjects, but don't just do it on the off chance thinking, oh, I'm not sure what this is. I may as well take it. Just do something that you think you can focus on.
Brilliant. Thank you both very much.
Thank you.